All right, guys. So a lot been happening in the background, a lot to update you guys on. I've got a lot going on. So I've been doing a lot of back testing. I've been testing this fib strategy that you've seen me use over and over again. It's the one I'm using on the 5%ers, but I've been testing to go much more aggressive, and I've actually already started on a real account. I'm going to show you that right now. Here it is. So this is my Fibonacci strategy. This is on AUD, NZD, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, because this is probably one of the more ranging pairs and that works better for mine. And I'm risking 50%. My account size is 676. That's where I started. And I'm risking 50%, guys. 50%. And the goal on this, I'm looking at making around 20%. I'm looking at making about 20% per month. That's right, 20% per month, possibly even more. Could even be pushing that to 30%, right? So a lot happening. So there's that. Let me show you what else is happening with that trading. We've also got this, which is a funded account, my E8 funding account. Trading this really slow. I'm basically essentially only risking $1,000 on this. That's my full risk. I'm actually taking it as if the account size is only 2,000 and I'm risking 50% of that account, which is $1,000. So I'm not even looking at the 150. The reason being is because when I took my last withdrawal, I didn't even realize that basically my drawdown had been following me, had been trailing me. So essentially I took my withdrawal and my drawdown, my balance reset to 150. It's a 150K account, but my drawdown didn't. So my drawdown is now sitting at just shy of 149,000. So I essentially only have a little over 1,000 to play with, which sucks. I wish I'd known that because I would have carried on growing. So now game plan for this is to just slowly grow this to about 155 to 110,000. I mean, 155 to 160 so that I can build that buffer and then I can start going aggressive. It's probably going to take me about 2 or 3 months, but I think it's worth it. I don't want to I don't want to lose the account because it's a nice size account, but we're just going to have to play the long game on this one while everything else is happening. And then as soon as I hit that, and I'm going to get aggressive. So as I get to, 2,000 buffer, I'm going to use the full 2,000. As I get to 3,000, I'm going to use the full 3,000. Then I'll eventually use the full amount that I have to play with, which I think is either 3 or 4% per day. So I'll have to double check on that. So what else we got going on here? We've also got this, which is our 5%ers. This has been trading all through the weekend. I entered this on Friday. I am in my third position, only at the moment 200 down. So, wouldn't mind going into the fourth position as well. Look at getting some nice kickback on this. This could be another one of our 500 days. Which we only need one more $500 day, and then we've hit our target for all the 0.5% days, which is only 3 days. Because unless I hit that, I can't pass, right? So hopefully this is going to end up being one of the big days, 500. And then I'm actually going to start getting a little bit more aggressive on this one because we need to kind of kick this into gear. This one's sitting on about 3,190. So I've got a little over $5,500 to still make on this one. So I've got to start kicking up that. But it's going well, right? It's going really well. Stats are really good on that. Then this is the FTMO one that I just recently failed. But as you can see on the hedging account, so this is with Titan X, all trading and going, full on. But basically, this one made back $460. You can see there my profit was $460 on the hedge account. So essentially, my FTMO account, I got it for like 80% discount, right? And that's all this hedge account is doing, is giving me money back. So essentially I purchased the FTMO account for like $80, right? So that's how I look at it. But I'm actually going to now, instead of doing another FTMO, I'm going to be going to probably one of the single phase ones. I'm not sure which prop firm I'm going to use, but I'm going to start looking at going with single phase because I want to get more aggressive with this. I want to start really kicking into getting multiple funded accounts. I want to kind of pick up the pace a bit. So that's what's happening with that. Other cool things happening in the background. I'm working on some cool tools. This is on my own site. It's a testing site. But ideally, what I'm going to be doing in the next few months is setting up a Sati Trades website where I'm going to have loads of tools. This tool is specific for my strategy. So I'll teach the strategy. I'll teach multiple strategies. You'll have the tools for the strategies. Anything you need for those strategies are all going to be there. I'm also going to start bringing in some of my own expert advisors, auto traders that you can start putting into Forex, crypto, whatever. My brother's been working on some incredible bots that trade crypto that are going phenomenally well. He's doing this for some other clients. But when he's done with that, we're going to basically come in and collaborate, and we're going to get some really cool bots on Sati Trades as well. And then there's going to be packages based on what you can and can't use. And I might be looking at giving away some of those accounts based on how we do with this channel. So all going, guys, it's very busy. It's all happening. So let me show you what I'm doing with these strategies, right? So this right here is my strategy, risking 50%, but I'm still on the 5 to 15 minute chart. So the only issue with this, I want to show you phenomenal results, right? 3 months, I've taken a 100K account to 113,000. So, 13% increase, 13.5 increase in 3 months is not bad at all. Most people will be happy with that. I want to go more aggressive. I want to kick it up, especially for my own accounts, because I've got a lot of plans with that. When it comes to prop firms, you can't go that aggressive because you have your drawdown. But look at the results, guys, looking very good. Started in March. Let me show you what March looked like. I don't think I started in the beginning. I'm not too sure. Maybe I did. Went too far back. So I did, but I think you see, so sometimes with this, you get like a big slot in the middle where you just don't trade just because, price is not doing what you want it to do, or you get into trades or whatever. But there's big gaps. So I have now brought this down to a 1 minute chart, trading this on a 1 minute, very aggressive. I want to get into at least 3 trades every single week. That's the goal. But based on these results, not bad at all. But let me show you the aggressive account trading on a 1 minute chart, which is essentially what I'm doing now on my Pepperstone, my live account, the $600 account. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm still going to be doing this back test, but this is the first month, not even, it's about a little over halfway of the first month. So I'm going to keep trading this, keep doing this super aggressively. The second I double that 600K account, I will withdraw $600 and then I'll keep trading it. So essentially that $600 is going to be, I can't lose. I'm break even at that point. So have a look at this, guys. This is 94% win rate, 19 trades. We are only in the, March, but it's like not even, we're like halfway through March. So this is halfway through March and we're sitting on a 14.5% win rate, right? So going really, really well. And basically it's very aggressive. As long as I can get my 600 back, I don't care. Then we keep trading that. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So based on this, we have a 14%. Once we're done with the month, I would imagine we're going to be closer to 30%. My target on this one is going to be 25 to 30% monthly. And then I'm going to show you what that's going to look like on a calculator over here. So if we go to, not this one, we'll do a new one. It's going to be a compound calculator, Forex, starting with 670, a percentage. We're looking at, I think I can hit 30% monthly based on this. So very cool. And then we've got, so let's have a look at 6 months. Compounding is going to happen daily because I'm going to constantly compound the account. The balance after 6 months will be $4,000. So we can go 600 to 4,000 in 6 months. But basically the second we hit this over here, okay, on the end of the 3rd month, we're going to be sitting on 1,600. I'll take that 640. We'll be left with $1,000, 640. And essentially at that point, I'm break even, right? If we can just get through the first 3 months, I can get to a point where I can withdraw my 600. There'll still be 1,000 left in the account, right? So at that point, after 3 months, we're going to be left with 1,000 in the account. And I will be going, let's have a look what this will look like after 1 year. So 1 year after that, not touching it, just keep compounding. I basically will be sitting on 35,000 from 1,000. So would have made $34,000 in a year, which is not bad at all considering you're starting with 1,000. But then if we further this and we go to a 2-year period, what is that going to look like? So 2 years after that, you know, 1 million, right? So we're not going to be getting to that point, right? I know that this is all just theory and it's all just numbers, and a compound calculator is so easy for this to, you know, to look amazing. But even if I am halfway at that in 2 years. Like, let's say I hit 500K in 2 years, starting with 1,000. That is incredible. And I definitely think it's possible. You've just got to avoid those losses. So I'm not going to be trading. If there's any news coming within 24 to 48 hours, any big news, I probably won't trade, because that can get you in trouble. That's the only thing that normally will get me in trouble. But other than that, my strategy has worked very, very well. And I'm going to continue trading this the full way. I think I've got about 40 odd days. So it's a 3-month period. And I've gone through basically half a month. I've still got 74 days. I'm going to trade through this whole thing and see how that goes. And then I'll get back to you guys. And basically, yeah, that's the update, guys. A lot happening. So very short video, just giving you guys an idea of where we are. But yeah, I will let you know how all of these accounts go. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to doing another few live videos in the next few days. So thanks for joining me, and we will see you guys then.